Alrighty. How do I? Oh God, face shiny. It's fine. We're all good. So we're back at it with the RPG Maker, MV specifically. And if you're wondering if I learned how to fix the knife, I didn't. So I haven't figured it out. I'm not even close. But maybe I did. Gotta zoom in a little bit. Okay. So I did watch a video about it. So okay. So I misunderstood what these meant. Walking means it means that it'll animate it walking. So I don't care about that. Trigger player touch. So once the player touches this box, it'll cause control switch move knife to be on. I think that's fine. This event. No animation. The movement, this is what actually moves it. We're gonna do custom and we're gonna do route, and it's going to move down repeatedly. And I'm gonna cut that. So characters. So how do I link it to this? Forget. Move knife is on. So once the player touches it, it's gonna cause the control switch move knife to be on. And then we're gonna have a new event. This is gonna have a switch, not move knife, but this is gonna be the death cutscene, or it should be like game over. Game over. So this is just moving it. It's gonna be fixed. Oh, wait, moving it. It should move fast. Game over. So player touch. Trigger for this is actually event touch. Wait, hold on. Parallel? Wait. Runs when the event is present. Runs, I don't know what that word is. Cyclically while the event is present. Okay, game over. Switch, game over. Contents of this is going to be... Well, can I edit what the game over is? Hold on. I go to database, I should be able to access common events, game over. Uh, you're dead. I don't know. Okay, let's... Okay, so player touches this event. It causes the control switch move knife to be on. This... Wait. Since it's on, this switch will cause this to happen. The knife will move. It'll do this. It'll move the custom route, which is just down continuously. It'll run parallel with that event when... I don't know what that means. But it'll stop when player touches it. And it'll cause... control switches, it'll cause off. Yeah, it'll cause this switch to be off. And it'll cause movement, character, picture, probably picture. But I don't have pictures. Scene control? Game, oh, oops, that's not what I meant. It'll cause game over. Apply, okay. Oh, welcome to my poppin' chat. How do I... Kiwi, not the wiki. Nice. You're about to find out if I programmed this right, which I probably didn't, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, okay. Wait. Wait, I almost did it. Wait. It stopped at the event. Okay, so this event needs to be through. Makes it possible to move through tiles and... Okay, and this... Why was it so slow? It moved, but it was so highest? Apply. Oh, because it... Okay, so the frequency is how quickly it moves from tile to tile. So now the knife should move faster. Okay, let's see. This is progress. If the player doesn't walk through the middle, I'm gonna copy and paste the event so it's gonna be all the way across the hallway. So the player has to walk through it. Oh, what happened? What happened to the knife? Why did you work the first time? Oh, it's because this is through. That's what it was. Okay. Maybe this should just be through then. Maybe the knife should be through? Because if the knife is through... Yeah, so I'm just gonna copy and paste this so the player has to, the player will trigger the event. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Not quite, but I need the knife to I need the knife to stop when it touches. Move knife. So yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should add another switch? And this switch should be... Which should be the game over. Because then if that's... Hold on. Actually, maybe... I think this is when I should say that it's off. Because it'll move do the movement. The switch turns on? I don't know. Let's just see what happens. It touches for event touch. Also, I don't think you need for that. Yeah, I think I'm getting confused with how to... I don't know when to use those options, to be honest. I mean, that's better than nothing. But why can't I move? I'm getting blocked by it. Okay, I'll turn through off and see what happens. Oh, that scared me. I don't know why that scared me. I mean, that's not... Oh. Okay. That's cool. A ghost of a sword. That's not really what I wanted. I cut that. Not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, the feature is that the knife never kills you. But it phases back and forth in the real world and the ghost world. This is so cool. How do I make... So I figured out how to make the... But then I can't even move forward from here. I'm not even... I get stuck. How do I get stuck here? gonna try on 3 for this and that does. But I feel like when I had through on last time for that, it just didn't even let me trigger the event. Because I went through it technically. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So the player has to touch it, I guess. Okay, what if I just change it to auto run? So the trigger, it'll just automatically start as soon as the player, oops, as soon as the player just walks into the room. So the player can still, I feel like that'll be fine. Because it's not like I have to be up at this point. I just have to be before I get to like here, because you don't want to see the knife just appear in thin air. Like that's not how knives work. Okay, I can't move. Okay. So that's not right. How do RPG Maker MV, how to let character move during event. Uncheck the wait for completion option for the movement. Okay. But I have even a thing though. Maybe this one. It's not even checked. Checked. Stepping, walking. Why is wait for completion great? Yeah, something to do with. So knife trigger. Knife? Knife move down? Move down? Knife trigger? This. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. Let's just see what happens. Oh, you have a game in RPG Maker? What's your game about? How long did it take you to make it? Did it take you, Did it take you... Well, that was almost right. Did it take you 2 days to get a knife to move? Or did it take you less? I need to get... I need to figure this out. Knife throw, common event. Can I just delete this? Clear. We're just gonna clear that. I feel like that's... I don't know. A few months since it was my first project, I didn't have any idea. I also have no idea. I'm not sure how you send like games, but if you send me, if you like, is it like a link or something that you would send me? Cause you can go ahead and send me that. I don't mind. Knife. Trigger, I guess. I guess it was. Yeah, an Itch.io. What's it called? It's about a guy who tries to find his productive life. Actually, traffic probably be. He isn't actually. Is it like I'm trying to make a horror game. That obviously doesn't sound like a horror game. Although maybe. But alright. I'll check out your game. Do you know how to make a knife move? Did your game have knives in it? If no conditions are specified, the event appears unconditionally. You didn't make anything move. You know, oddly enough, there's like not a lot of information online about how to do these things. Like there's, you know, there's tutorials on how to make NPCs do things and, you know, whatnot. But there's no tutorial on how to make an object move towards the character and then touch the character and then character dies. Like, I think I don't want to just delete it. I'm just gonna start over. Being confused. I feel like I need to treat this like a boss. Like how if a monster in a game touches you and then you have the end screen. But
wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me,
I'll have it where the player touches this. Actually, no. I'm gonna, you know what, cancel that. Yes, discard. I have a new idea. So I'm not gonna have it be like you touch this and then this happens. No. I'm just gonna have it where the event is the knife and the knife just moves, but there's a delay. So it gives you time to walk into the room. I'll just do it that way. So this event is gonna be knife because it's a knife.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day,
Where's the knife at?
give yourself a present. Don't plan it. Don't wait for it. Just let it happen. Could be a new shirt at the men's store.
Yeah.
Catnap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good hot black coffee.
For your game, did you make the art for it, or
Like Christmas.
like is there art for it? Welcome to the chat. Interim score X Tino Heal. I don't know how to say that, but welcome to the chat. Do you know how to make a knife move? Cause struggling with that. Move down repeatedly. Move fast. Highest. Options no. Anyway, I was gonna ask you a question. I forget what it was. A friend of yours made a sprite. The rest is free stuff. RPG. Yeah. I had like all this map right now is just a free download. It literally somebody just took the base game tile sets and then just made it more creepy. That was it. That's all they did. Thank God they did it because I needed it, but alright, so I have a knife and it's moving. Nice. Apply. Okay, wait. How do I make it wait? Okay, we're just gonna have them wait like 3 seconds. Wait 3 frames and then start moving down. Wait, but I just wanted to do the... I have an idea. Okay. Cut that. Okay. So the first event is gonna be to wait 3 frames. The second event is going to be route, move down repeatedly. Highest. Same as character. Trigger. Player touch. Wait. Starts when the player touch. No, wait. Auto run. And then this will be, well, this will parallel? Wait, I think I did this wrong. Wait. Okay, I think I need to add a switch in there somewhere, but I don't really know. I'm just gonna play and see what happens. Kiwi, how long is your how long is the gameplay of your game? Roughly. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. That was exactly what I wanted. Sort of. I need you to move a little bit faster though. Apply, yes. Okay. Okay, that was exactly what I wanted. Alright, this is going actually. Yes. Yes. Okay. 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 New event. This event, it's gonna well, uh uh it'll just be fixed. New event, it's gonna stop moving. I mean, it stops anyway. And the trigger is gonna be player touch. When the player touches it, it's gonna cause game over. I feel like I did this wrong, but whatever. I got the two first events to do exactly what I wanted. This game over one, I don't know if it's gonna do. The music might also be extremely loud when game over. I don't know if I deleted the music. So I'm about to find out. Oh. Wait, why didn't you move? Why didn't you? Wait, but we were doing so good. How do I delete this event? I'm so ashamed. Delete event. Okay. I think this is what switches are for now, actually. Switch. Move knife. Well. Condition, switch, move. I need to change. Disregard. Disregard. Wait, where's that event? Your knife. Whatever. Shoot, you're still here. Okay. The switch for this will be move knife, I guess? And the switch control switches move knife will be on. Okay. And then this one will be connected to the move knife. And then move knife will be off. And then wait, I don't know what I just did. Alright, let's just play the game too. I think I did too much. I think I done fumbled it again. It's fine. It'll all be fine. Okay. Oh god, it's following you. Oh my god, that's actually kind of creepy though. Oh no. New event page, and this page will be when the knife touches player touch, it'll start game over. Yeah. See if I did this. Why does it stop moving? Maybe the game over should be here. Over? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe this is what I change it. Okay. Okay, so it kind of does what I needed to do. It's a little bad because the knife does stop in the air. But, you know, that's fine. I wonder, can you change the character speed? Okay, whatever. Okay, so we got the first hallway scene done. Thank God. That's the first minute of gameplay right there. It only took me 2 days to do that. Alright, so I want there to be a vase. Okay. Like flowers. There a vase. A vase back. Oh, there's a shattered vase. Okay. What is it? Okay. Oops, that's not. Okay. How do I zoom in? Where's the zoom in? So now there's another event that I have to do. So this is a vase. And I want the vase to break when the player walks by it. So this new event will be uh well, actually no, I don't want it to be there. I want, yeah. New event, break vase. That's the event. Well, hold on. So the player player it's again, it's the same thing with the, I need this to be, that to be the event. Touch. Wait a second. Okay. This is a new event. This is event touch. And event touch is air touch? Fuck. I don't know what to do. Uh that. This actually can't be part of the map. That's not gonna be part of the map, but this will be a new event. Yeah. Oop, I'll say. Yes. Famous player. Parallel? This is gonna run parallel. This is gonna be vase break, I guess. Gonna run parallel with this event and this event. Touch, and it's gonna be triggers vase break. I don't. Guys can't. Cause a control. Be a new control. And that control switch is gonna be change image, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Gonna be on, controls on. And this we could change image, okay. Controls be off. That turns it on. So if it turns on, then the image should change. No, that feels wrong. Okay. Because this image should be regular based. Can cause change image. That'll turn it on. And then the new event be that'll be the that'll turn change image will off. Yeah, I probably did that wrong, but that's fine. Oh shoot, did I make this so the player can touch it? Oh wait, yeah. Oh. I don't know, I think I did that wrong. Because the player's not going to be able to walk through that box. I'm probably going to have to get rid of that box. Okay, yeah, that's wrong. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted it to happen. Except I can't walk through the box now. Oh shit, I can walk through the walls. Okay, so this is me through, and it can't be player touch, I guess? It has to be action button. And the hallway one, I'll figure out the knife. I don't know it, but as of now, there's a knife that gets thrown. I can avoid it, so that's fine. It's exactly what I wanted, sort of. Maybe like a little bit better graphics, but it's fine. Damn it. Touch it. New event page. When the switch change image is off. Okay, how do I do that? When control switch change image is off. Can you be able to walk through it? I don't know if that's how that works. No, it just turned. Oops. Move knife is off. Change image. Change image. Okay, dramatically avoid the knife, yes. And then, oops, walk through the walls. Damn it. Wait, why can't I not walk through this one? Oh, that's why. Okay. Copy that. Hit that. Delete that. Okay. Oh, I broke the game. Okay. Well. My vase breaking was too much for the game. RPG Maker. Okay. Alright, new game. Dramatically avoid the knife, yes. Okay, and then I should be able to touch. What? Oh, it didn't say. That's what happened. Okay, copy that, delete that, paste that. Let's do this all over again. Paste that. Save. Then RPG Maker. How to walk after. Self switch. Set up an initial event page, turn on self switch. At the very end of the event's commands, use control self switch. When the player first interacts with the page, page 1 runs. At the end, the self switch is turned on, which activates page 2. Okay. So, page below character. Self switch A. Self switch. Alright, so turn on self switch. Go self. Go self switch. In the conditions section, the option. Okay. That should be able to let me walk through the box. I don't know. Oh wait, shit. If I have to do this. True. Avoid the knife. Mm-hmm. See? Also. Oh wait, hold on. I'm kind of tired of walking through the hall all the time. Just do this stuff. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Beautiful, actually. Alright. So I'm gonna move it down here because that's where I want it to be. I'm gonna delete this, delete that, and delete that. Okay. Save changes. Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually gorgeous. Bye. Oh, why did it break? Oh my god, what happened? Amazing. So the knife. Maybe I should use my knowledge with the self switch. So cut that. We're just gonna do self switch A on. This is gonna be self switch A. A, and that's gonna cause the movement. And then this switch. And this will cause also a control switch, which will be game over, to be on. And this will be switch game over. And it'll cause a game over. I think that's how that works. So I'll start that event, starting position. I mean, kind of. But it stops when it touches the player. I want it to go through the player. Like, I want it to actually touch the player. RPG Maker event stops at player. Event stops at player until player moves. Okay. Well, okay, so let's use my knowledge from before. So new event, this no, hold on. New event, this is the new event. This will be a knife trigger. And the priority is the same as characters, and it's gonna be player touch. And it's gonna have a wait. And self switch is going to be on, and it's gonna have a new event that's gonna be self switch, and new event self switch is gonna be off. And so this allows the player to walk through it. Well, below characters, that's what it is. Below characters. Parallel? I don't know. Let's see what I did for this one. Just player touch. Okay. Wait. Player touch. Why? So we're gonna copy that and paste that all over here so the player has to trigger it. And then the knife. So oh wait, but hold on. That just makes it work. How did I do? I have to look back at my genius before. Change image. Okay, so I new well, edit. Okay, so okay, whatever. New control switches, move knife. Okay. So, oh wait, but I need to, okay, copy that. delete that, paste it. Okay, so then the knife then is, so I'm gonna delete that event and delete that event. So this will run parallel with the event, and it's gonna be the switch move knife. Okay. So move knife is going to, doesn't need to wait 3 frames actually. Just has to move down continuously. Faster and highest. Priority. I guess same as character, I don't know. And it's gonna cause the new control switch of game over. So then the new event is gonna be controlled by the control switch game over, which is gonna cause the event game over. And priority is below characters? I don't think it technically. Oops. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so it didn't work. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do a little cheat sheet right here. I'm just gonna delete. Oh wait, oops. Delete. Paste. Make sure it's the right one. Okay. Because I did this one right. So the player touches this, which causes this to do that, and then so I don't need to touch this. But I can edit this, edit the image to be a knife. If it ain't fixed. Wait, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Okay. And then the knife. Oh, this is the wrong one. So I just need this to move down. Oop, movement. Move down. As fast as possible. Priority same as character. Apply. Okay. Oh wait. And then the second event is gonna be layer touch. Layer touch. Game over? Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, it's just not moving. Control switch change image. Okay. Change image off? Maybe that should be what this one is. Control switch, change image off. And then this doesn't need to be here. Okay. That was almost what I needed, but it needs to actually move towards the player. Damn it. Switch, change image off. Maybe I needed to make the. Okay. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, how do I get to move though? Hmm. Let's just move this to be knife. Okay. Okay. So this switch would be the move knife. Content. I want you to move. This will have the control switch. Game over to be on. And then this will be control switch. Below carrot when player touches. Okay. Let's see what happens. The 100th time. Oh. 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 Why'd my characters move down? Oh, because that's the play. They were like, oh, fuck no, get me out of there. That's not this event. Okay, cool. Player said, fuck this shit. I mean, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to throw a knife at me. Alright, alright. Don't run away from danger. Just embrace it. Ah. Ah. Okay. Hmm. Maybe it's because the control switch move knife has never been turned off? Because this turns the control switch move knife on. And the conditions are that this move knife needs to be on. Alright. I'm sure this won't fix it, but we can try. Okay. So alright, 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to Google RPG Maker. Out another event move. Making an event move. You typically use the controlling event to issue a set move route command for the other event. In event 1, the controlling event, which would be these blocks right here, open the event commands. Open the event commands and add a control variable. That. Full variable. Set the variable to store the game data target. Oh, Sleepy's raiding with a party of 4. Who's Sleepy's ex? Welcome, Sleepy's ex. Do you know how to make knives move? You can like kill players in a horror game. Oh man, you know what? This game's the perfect game for you since you already have an emote that has a knife. Alright, set the variable to store the game data for the target's events X and Y coordinates. What the fuck, dude? What? 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 Oh, game data. Okay. Item. Weapon, armor, character. Where's the event? Map ID. What? Map ID event equals. Okay. Variable X equals map. What is this game? It's a game I'm developing called Mommy's Mansion. It's inspired by the Crooked Man, Ib, the Witch's House. And it's about a mommy who has a mansion. He's trying to kill you. Goated, yeah. I'm confused by this Google instructions. Set the variable to store the game data for the target events X and Y coordinates. What the fuck do you... What does that mean? Variable? Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna watch some YouTube video about it. I don't want to watch a YouTube video about it. I'll just listen to the really bad Google instructions. Says use control switches command to turn on a self switch or global switch. That like it's saying words, I know it is, but it's not. I think that's what this is. Move knife equals on. Create a new event page for event 2. Set the new page's conditions to be triggered by the switch turn in event 1. Yep, that's what I did. But it didn't do anything. What's wrong with this? I feel like everything's fine. This should be... This shouldn't be called vase break. This should be called knife. What's wrong with this picture? I don't know. And that's not trigger vase break. That's trigger the knife. Copy that. Delete that. Delete that. Paste that and paste that. Yep. Oh my god. I feel like nothing's actually wrong with this. Absolutely nothing. For some reason, everything's absolutely everything. Except the vase. The vase does break when you walk by it, but the knife does not move when you... Alright, I'll just avoid the knife. See, this works fine. Ready? Bam. Oh, so bam. See, that works perfect. That's amazing. That's beautiful and wonderful. This is bullshit. This bullshit is not beautiful or wonderful. It's absolutely agonizing and ridiculous. Oh my god, wait, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I ask Chat GPT about it? Chat knows all the answers. Chat, I'm working on RPG Maker MV. How do I make an event, make another event move when the, how do make event A cause event B to move when player touches event A? Chat, what do you say? Set up event A. Done. Create event A on the map. Set trigger to touch player. Yeah, that's touch player touch, sorry. Don't touch the player. In the contents of event A, add a set move route command. Oh, I'm so stupid. What? What? Movement. Set movement route. Ah, oh, damn it. So. Okay, move down. Repeat. Done. Define the movement you want. Done. Optional, add extra actions like sound effects or switches. Yeah. How do I do that? How do I add a sound? We'll get to that later. Anyways, okay. Set up event B. Now place event B on the map. Oh. Okay, copy that. Delete that, paste that, and paste that. Event B. This is event B. This is knife. No special trigger is required. It'll just follow the move route. If event B needs to keep moving after that, you can either loop it or keep controlling. Okay, no. I want event B to cause game over screen when it touches the player. Well, don't touch the player, but like, you know. Okay. Here I have that. Yep, that's done. Make event B end the game on touch. Open event B. Set priority same as characters. Yep. Trigger event touch. Wait, what? Oh. Event touch. And the contents. Just write game over? What? Huh? This feels wrong, but chat knows better than I. You're right. Alright, let's find out. Amuse me. Alright. Yes! Amazing! Okay. But it needs to be a little bit slower. Okay, chat, help me again. Okay. Okay, perfect. But how do I make it wait a few seconds before it moves? No, wait, I don't need chat for that. I know how to do that. Actually. Wait, I don't know how. No, I know how to do this. Movement, set movement, route, whatever. Wait. 3 seconds. Be the knife. The knife waits 3 seconds and then it starts the route. Okay. Okay, perfect. But it stops right in front of player. I want it to kind of look like it touches the player. And the move route after the last move toward player. Set trigger player touch. Oh wait. What? If I do this player touch? Let's find out. If this works, this is gonna be the best game ever. Nope. I have it just move down, continue. Right now it stops right in front of the player because the engine will let it move into the player's tile. Priority same as characters, trigger event touch, contents. Priority same as characters, contents through all. Oh, trigger event touch. What does event touch mean? Oh, and the event touches the player. How is that different from the player touching the event? I don't know. No, it just moved. Well, that's it. If you want to keep moving down forever, maybe it should be below character? Below character? So it goes under the character? Alright, let's see. Well, no. Oops, well. Same as character. Okay, hold on. Okay, chat, you're getting a little bit lost, but that's okay. Keep event B, event touch. In the move route after the... Okay. Just... In the move route... Instead of move down, is... I just... Down. Through off. Wait. Oh. Wait, on. Sorry. Through on. All right. Wait. Move down. Okay. Move down. Well, I'm gonna do a chess. Move toward play. Through on. Player. Off? I feel, but that's just gonna follow. I just wanted to move down. I don't want to follow the character because then you'd never be able to win. You just always die. Didn't work anyways. Amazing. And delete. And delete. Delete. Move down, continue. You add through on before the game over. Hold on. If you add through on before the game. I don't think this is gonna work. Chat, you were good for the first part, but now you're just lies. I mean, kind of. That movement. Actually, fixed? So it just stops as soon as it touches the player? I don't know. That movement down. I think in here I need to add like whatever. So you need to wait a little bit. Oh, wait. Wait, 3 frames? It should be a little bit longer. Be 5. Wait, why did it do that? My goal is that up here. It doesn't feel like it's waiting 5 seconds. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, scratch all of that. My goal. Um, Well, I made some progress at least, and it's not perfect, but it's getting there. There is a game to be had. I got a vase that breaks, got a knife that throws. That's like a solid 10 seconds of gameplay right there. Alright, well, good night to anybody who is still watching. I'll be back sometime. I don't know when. Alright, bye.